Hello, viewers. So, I have a Gen 4 battle ready to go up against ChatGPT, random Pokemon. It's pretty much ready to go. I remember to get the prompt set up ahead of time. So let's just get straight to it. Since they are pretty long battles. So yeah, let's go ahead, make sure got the user still there. Go back. Sure, I have that. All right. So find a user, RandomGPT, challenge, Gen 4 OU. Use my random team, which is Hitmonlee, Kecleon, and Cloyster. So 2 Gen 1 Pokemon and 1 Gen 3 Pokemon. But it's Gen 4 stuff, so that makes it special because we're going to have, like, you know, moves that have the special physical split even among types. So that's special. Okay. Yep, send the challenge. Accept it here. Oh. All right. Wow, they're actually pretty big. Okay, so Hitmonlee. Let's see, who's faster? Hitmonlee's is a speed of 300. I could be faster than Charizard, but I'm not sure. This is tricky because if Charizard has an air attack, he could knock me out. Pretty low defense. But I have Stone Edge, which would be quadruple damage. And I would definitely knock him out if it hits. I have a 20% miss chance. I think I want to go for Stone Edge. And I might get punished if he hits me with a flying move, if he knows that he's going to be faster. I don't know for sure. I set up the team, but I don't memorize the numbers. It seems like if he had maxed out speed, then he'll be faster. But maybe I can take a flying move. So let me try Stone Edge and see what happens. And that's if he has a flying move. I happen to know that he has one, but you know, thinking out loud, I wouldn't be sure if Charizard would have a flying move or not. So let's lock in Stone Edge and then let's see what ChatGPT chooses. Let me just go through everything really quick. I'm just curious how smart he is, so. Alright, let's go ahead and send it. ChatGPT. Okay. It's thinking quite a bit. Alright, given the current match, Charizard is faster thanks to Choice Scarf, and it has Air Slash. Stab super effective move against Hitmonlee. Air Slash also has a flinch chance, although Hitmonlee may be slower regardless without a priority move or Scarf of its own. I use Air Slash, it's the safest, most effective play. It leverages Charizard's speed and typing to threaten Hitmonlee immediately with a likely KO or heavy damage. Alright, so there's the Air Slash incoming. I don't know who I would have swapped to. I guess I could have swapped to Cloyster now I think about it. That would have been a smarter choice. Yeah, I don't know why. I guess I was just so rushing. I really wanted to get that rock move in. I forgot about that he had a choice scarf. I really did forget about that. Okay, so incoming air slash hopefully doesn't knock me out, and then maybe I can actually knock out Charizard. Let's see. Okay. Oh, he didn't knock me out, so... Oh, there's the flinch that he was talking about. Wow, so that's really good. You got the flinch. Okay, so now I know I could try to get Hitmonlee to stay. I'm not going to keep Hitmonlee in. Now I'm going to switch over to Cloyster. So that's my choice. I'm going to switch over to Cloyster, because I can't hit him first. Might as well keep him alive if I can. So, okay, so I'm locked into that. Now I'll update the AI. So, alright, let's update ChatGPT. Sounds like such a Mario song, honestly. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Alright, thinking a bit. See, I choose continue with air slash. It will finish off Hitmonlee cleanly before it can act, assuming no priority or switches. It's interesting. It's before it would give very detailed explanations. Now it's getting straight to the point. So it seems to have changed its little personality a little bit compared to other things, which is fine. I don't mind if it goes switch. Like, it gives a really quick explanation. I kind of like that. I never told it to do that, but continue with air slash. Okay, so let's do that. Alright, switch to Cloyster. Yikes! What? I thought Cloyster had amazing, like, defense. That, like... Is it the same level? Yeah, it has like 500 defense. That wasn't even a crit. Jeez, it's so strong. I don't know what to do, because he's gonna be faster than me. I can't take another hit. Oh, this is done. I'm done. I just have to take the hit and be done. I really thought he was gonna take that a lot better. Yeesh, I lost this quickly. Man. Shows that even if I switched to Cloyster before, I would have just lost Cloyster. Okay, so I gotta make a decision. I'm not even gonna be able to beat him with speed, so he's just gonna keep attacking with air slash. He has no reason to swap out or anything. So I'll just I'll do a surf, but I'm done. I think he's gonna knock me out. Yep, let's do surf. Alright, GG. Man, Charizard just destroying right off the bat. There was a chance at the beginning that Hitmonlee could have knocked him out with the Rock Slide, and the whole battle would be different, but that didn't happen. Okay, so let's update ChatGPT. Okay, let's go to ChatGPT. Cloyster took major damage from air slash. It survived thanks to its naturally high defense. However, it's at 40% HP. And Charizard is still locked into Air Slash with a Choice Scarf and full HP. You outspeed and Air Slash with a 2-hit KO based on the last hit. Cloyster might try to set up or go for Ice Shard if it has priority, but I totally forgot about that. I totally got Ice Shard, but I didn't decide to use it for damage. I didn't even choose Ice Shard. I could have, but it would have done such little damage. I don't know if it was even worth it, I guess. I guess any damage is better than nothing. So I should have done that, to be honest. But oh well, I didn't choose to do that, so let's do Air Slash. Later, Cloyster. I mean, it has a 5% chance to miss, which is something. We'll see. Nope, it did not miss. Alright. Doesn't make sense to take out Hitmonlee. He's just gonna get knocked out too. So, let's send out Kecleon. I don't have good, like, moves from Kecleon besides Thunder Wave. I guess I'll Thunder Wave him. I guess I got Sucker Punch. I kind of need Thunder Wave just because if Hitmonlee's to have a chance to hit Charizard, I need the Thunder Wave. So hopefully Kecleon can take a hit. So I'm gonna go for Thunder Wave. Alright, let's send this to ChatGPT. The Cloud Chance will turn it into the type of the first move that hits it. Since you're locked into Air Slash, if you attack, Kecleon will take neutral damage from Air Slash. So it's initially normal type, then becomes flying type, making Air Slash do not very effective damage on future turns, which is incorrect. So I made a mistake with its typing again. Flying hits flying fine. It's neutral damage. That said, Air Slash is still the best move here right now because you're faster thanks to Choice Scarf. You might get a flinch. You chip away damage before deciding whether to switch out later to reset your move block. So there's Air Slash again. Okay, here comes Air Slash. Oh good, Kecleon actually can take the Air Slash well. Good, I got the paralysis off. Yay, that makes me happy. There's still a very low chance that this is going to be good. But I'm Flying type, and if he switches over to one of his electric Pokemon, I'm done. I wonder if I can reset his typing by swapping him out. But anyways. Alright, so now I got that to happen. So Sucker Punch. I don't know if I can hit with Sucker Punch. Okay. He's still not very fast. I guess I could go for Ice Punch. Might as well. It does neutral damage. So yeah, I'll just do Ice Punch. I mean, yeah. Okay, let's update. Charizard's not paralyzed, cutting its speed significantly, and likely losing the advantage of the Choice Scarf since Glenn is now flying type, but your Air Slash will do not very effective damage going forward, which is again incorrect. I don't like correcting it mid-battle because I want this to show when it's doing bad decisions. So here's the best place, which is Zapdos. Resist Thunder Wave if Kecleon tries it again. Zapdos is an electric type. Flying type Kecleon takes neutral damage from electric. See, that's incorrect too. It's super effective damage from electric and is vulnerable to potential hidden power ice or flying if you're running them. Zapdos is bulky and can scout more of Kecleon's set safely. Let's pivot smartly, switch to Zapdos. Alright, have a little bit of different ideas there, but switching to Zapdos. Taking it slow. Zapdos. Ice Punch. Super effective. And I froze him! Okay. Well, that's kind of a lucky break, I guess. Pretty lucky if I swap in Hitmonlee. Yeah, actually that's a really good idea. Bring in Hitmonlee, and then I can start throwing rocks. Yeah, I think it's actually a really good idea to swap in Hitmonlee now. Okay, I think that's good. I'll update ChatGPT now. Okay, did I swap it? Someone to watch. Kecleon revealed Ice Punch likely and anticipating a flying type switch in like Zapdos. Zapdos is now frozen, which is very dangerous since it renders it unable to act until thawed. Kecleon is currently flying type, which resists Heat Wave and is neutral. It does not know its typings very well. I feel like if I need to make an update, I need to give it a good old solid type chart, because it's just so off. Flying type does not resist Heat Wave and is not neutral to Thunderbolt. Zapdos is frozen, can't act reliably. Kecleon has Thunder Wave and Ice Punch, so staying in while frozen risks more chip damage or a switch to Hitmonlee. Best option, switch to Charizard. Rationale, Charizard is already paralyzed, so there's less risk in bringing it back in. Charizard threatens Kecleon and Hitmonlee with Air Slash, and can safely pivot against again if needed. We want to preserve Zapdos in case it thaws later, or we can use Roost after. Let's switch to Charizard and reapply offensive pressure. Alright, so switch to Charizard is the move, which is what I was hoping for. And hoping also that Hitmonlee can attack first. There we go. Switching to Charizard. Alright. And my move is to go for Stone Edge. Hoping I knock it out. Updating ChatGPT. Charizard is paralyzed and locked into its first move upon attacking due to Choice Scarf, but it's currently not locked in yet because it just switched in. That gives us flexibility now. Hitmonlee is at 16% HP within KO range of any of Charizard's special attacks. Air Slash, super effective and guaranteed KO if it goes through paralysis. Also good into Kecleon on a predicted switch. Flamethrower's safer accuracy wise and still enough to KO from this range. Focus Blast overkill on his poor accuracy. Dragon Pulse neutral but unnecessary here. Best choice, use Air Slash. Okay, they're going for Air Slash. Let's see what happens. I hope I hit first. There we go. That's what I was hoping for. Nice. Of course, now Hitmonlee's gonna die to his Life Orb. Not this turn, but... Alright. Cool. Got rid of the Charizard. Things are going in my favor because of that lucky freeze. Alright, so now it needs to choose between Zapdos and Mimim. Okay, here we go. Send this to ChatGPT. What's this opponent? I'm on 6% HP Life Orb, just use Stone Edge, high crit rate, powerful but imperfect accuracy, and it's likely faster than Mimim or Zapdos. Technically on 89%, no moves that avoid Ice Punch. Use Zapdos Frozen, 80% leftovers. Useless unless it thaws, which is unreliable. Minoon, healthy, 100% not strong, but can clean up low HP enemies. Best choice, send out Minoon. Zapdos is frozen, should be saved in case it thaws later. Minoon is fully healthy and can clean up the weakened Hitmonlee. Even if it faints right after. Hitmonlee is already at 6% and will faint from Life Orb Recoil, even if Minoon can't KO it directly. Cool. I'm glad I gave it the information about Life Orb because there was enough information in the chat to suggest that he had a Life Orb on. So I wanted to give him that. And the nice thing is he took that into account, and so he is making a good decision now that he knows that the Hitmonlee has Life Orb. So, pretty cool. So let's send in Minoon. Okay. Making good decisions, I think. I don't know what it's gonna do, but if I see Minoon, I'm like, wow, that is a weak Pokemon. I should try to knock it out. I'm gonna die next. I'm gonna faint next turn, so I might as well use Close Combat. Yeah. Or Earthquake. Yeah, Earthquake actually makes the most sense. Right? Actually, it's kind of similar because with Stab, it's 180, and this would be 200. No, it's actually better Earthquake, yeah. Okay, Earthquake's kind of the obvious choice. I mean, unless he does something crazy like baits out an Earthquake and into a Zapdos, and then I just die. That'd be so ridiculously smart if it thought I had Earthquake. I'm curious. I don't think it's going to make that choice, but... yeah, I think I'm just going to go for Earthquake. It's kind of weird, because like I could do Close Combat. I actually might, I feel like, I don't think it's going to swap, but it is a smarter decision, 180 as opposed to 200. I might as well. Yeah, I'm going to do Close Combat, just because of that odd possible choice they switches to Zapdos if he predicts an Earthquake, which I don't think he would. Close Combat's still ridiculously strong, so... and I have a Life Orb too, so Close Combat it is. ChatGPT. Alright. Here's the optimal move. Use Thunderbolt. Rational. Thunderbolt is Minoon's strongest available attack and has perfect accuracy. Hitmonlee's at 6%, and Life Orb Recoil will KO even if it survives the hit and knocks out Minoon. Encore is risky. Hitmonlee might switch or use a different move. Hidden Power Ice and Espa aren't useful right now. Minoon needs to clean this up, not set up. Even if it outspeeds and KOs Minoon, it will faint to Life Orb Recoil, clearing the way to Zapdos versus Kecleon. So interestingly, it didn't recognize that I gave him that he knows Minoon has Focus Sash. It didn't mention it at all, which would have been a nice thing for it to notice. So, but it didn't, so. Okay, so it wants to use Thunderbolt. Okay, and then Thunderbolt. Oh, well, he hit Hitmonlee first anyways. I guess Minoon was faster. Okay. Alright, well, all I have is Kecleon left. Out he goes. And he's back to being normal, so. I guess I just need to use Ice Punch. Let's get this info over. ChatGPT. Okay. Okay, so use Nasty Plot. Okay, this defensive utility Pokemon won't likely threaten a one-hit KO against Minoon. You have Focus Sash, so even blah blah blah. Boosting now with Nasty Plot sets up a potential sweep, as +2 Thunderbolt will likely 2-hit KO or even 1-hit KO depending on Kecleon's EV spread. Kecleon uses Thunder Wave, you're still able to act through Paralysis. Well, it's not going to work because you're electric Pokemon. You're not choice locked, unless Kecleon uses Encore itself or pulls a surprise. Something like Sucker Punch, and even then it won't KO you. Just focus. This is a good setup turn. Use Nasty Plot. Well, if it uses Nasty Plot, I couldn't use Sucker Punch, so. Nasty Plot, huh? Okay, here comes the Nasty Plot. Alright, what do I do? Well, I feel like I should just keep doing Ice Punch. Yeah, let's do another Ice Punch. Okay, let's send this to ChatGPT. Oh. Now is the time to start attacking. Use Thunderbolt. You're a +2 special attack. Kecleon is still normal type unless it changes type mid-turn, which happens after taking damage. Even after the Ice Punch, you're still at 65% and holding a Focus Sash, giving you insurance against any unexpected critical hit or move. Well, no, the Focus Sash won't work at lower HP, but Thunderbolt is your strongest option to does neutral damage to a normal type Kecleon. If Kecleon survives and uses something like Thunder Wave or Ice Punch again, you can assess the follow-up. For now, the goal is to pressure with high power. Use Thunderbolt. Nice. Alright, incoming Thunderbolt. Alright, so now I'm an electric type Pokemon. Okay. So I mean, right now, I can go for Ice Punch. It'll knock him out. I'm electric type now, so his Thunderbolt I'm not worried about. And I can always recover if I need to, but I really need him knocked out right now. So I'm gonna go for another Ice Punch. And I can always recover once he gets to Zapdos, because Zapdos is frozen. Okay. Looking good. It's actually kind of an interesting comeback. Really interesting comeback. Okay, let's send this to ChatGPT. Okay. Kecleon's now electric type, meaning Thunderbolt is no longer effective at +2 special attack. We want to hit with a move that deals neutral damage, and you have one solid option, Hidden Power Ice. Electric resists electric, so Thunderbolt would now do minimal damage. Hidden Power Ice hits electric types neutrally. You're still boosted at +2, and Kecleon's special defense isn't exceptional. You're at 27% HP with the Focus Sash, giving you protection against a potential KO next turn, unless the residual damage is involved. So it doesn't know how Focus Sash works then. So it doesn't realize how Focus Sash. So I'll have to correct it after that. Like, it's recognizing it has the Focus Sash now, but it's not coming up with the right idea. So, alright, so let's switch to, yeah, okay. Hidden Power Ice incoming. Both hitting each other with ice moves. Okay, here we go. Alright, so he switched me over to Ice. Ice type, which is actually really nice, because now I have Stab. So this is actually even better. Now I'm going up against the Zapdos, and I have Ice Stab with an Ice Punch, which is super effective, so this is working out really well. I don't know if I'll be able to survive the Zapdos, but it's the best shot I have. Okay, incoming Zapdos. Ice Punch is my best move, like I just have to go for it. Should I take a turn to recover though? I almost feel like I should take a turn to recover just in case it unfreezes. Because I have a really good chance. Yeah, I think I'm gonna recover. This might be if it unfreezes, the 20% chance, it's just unlucky. So I'm gonna recover and then go from there. So recover is what I'm gonna choose to do. So let's send this to ChatGPT. Since Zapdos is frozen, our top priority is to burn turns and hope to thaw. Zapdos has no move that can thaw itself like Scald or Flame Wheel, so we'll need to make smart decisions to outlast Kecleon, burn PP with pressure, and use Roost strategically when unfrozen. Choose Roost. Why? Roost has the highest utility if you thaw, restoring HP. Zapdos can stall with pressure. Ice Punch only has 15 PP. Toxic is ideal versus Kecleon, but only once you're thawed. Choosing an attacking move like Heat Wave would waste a turn if you stay frozen. So Roost is safer while you wait it out. I mean, you could do Heat Wave while I'm an Ice type, so that when you break out, you just hit me super hard. You're in immediate danger, so use Roost and aim to stall and thaw. I don't think that's a good decision, but that's what it's doing. So we're using Roost. Like, I'm way scared of other things than Roost, for sure. Okay, so it wants to do Roost. Frozen solid. I recovered. Okay, now I can Ice Punch it. Okay, perfect. Yep, gonna Ice Punch. Ice Punch. Let's go. Alright. Now that Kecleon has recover. Ice Punch of the wave, and likely no major threat to Zapdos beyond Ice Punch. Since you're frozen, your only goal is to burn turns safely while maximizing value. If you thaw, use Roost again. Alright. Use Roost again. So I won't even be knowing that it is using Roost, but I'm not acting like I know it's doing Roost. So it's interesting. Okay. What's it doing? Yeah, it's doing Roost, so. It thawed, and it used Roost. So it could have taken advantage of that. So it lost its flying type because it was Roost. So, okay, now I'm a bit scared. So, I only got one punch in. It happened to do a Roost, which got rid of all the advantage of it having a flying type. Ugh, man. I still think Ice Punch is the best while I'm... Let's see. Ice Punch is still good because... it's just not worth doing Sucker Punch, I guess. Besides me hitting first. I really want to try freezing it again. Eventually I'll need Sucker Punch for priority, but I don't want to give that away yet. It doesn't know I have Sucker Punch. So I'm gonna go for Ice Punch again, and I'm just gonna... At this point I'm just hoping. Because it thawed really... it thawed out really quickly. The beginning of the end. Right now, Zapdos is thawed and healthy. It's time to start pressuring Kecleon into a losing loop. Use Toxic. Wow. At least I'm gonna keep my ice typing, I think. I might turn into poison type, I'm not sure. So use Toxic. Alright. Well, Toxic could miss, so that's always good. Okay. Incoming Toxic. Poisoned, still Ice type. I'm doing good damage. We can still go for a Heat Wave though. I'm really good health though, so I'm gonna keep going for Ice Punches. Okay, let's update. Send this to ChatGPT. Perfect, Toxic is in play, and now Kecleon is on a guaranteed timer. Our focus should now be staying healthy with Roost, so we can outlast Ice Punch and stall Recover. Letting Poison accumulate, which will outscale Kecleon's healing. Use Roost. Okay, so they're gonna do Roost, so they're gonna stall me out. I don't think there's a better choice for me, so I can't change my mind anyways. We're going for Roost. I really need to hope that he gets frozen again. It's not a good thing to hope for, though. Okay, so Roost, right? Yeah, Roost. Alright, Roost incoming. And every time he roosts, I get the Ice Punch does very little damage. Oh. Yeah, I kind of have to hope for getting him frozen. I think that's my best play, is to just keep trying to get him to be frozen. Ice Punch again. Ah, this is a long game. Okay. Where? Oh no, it's asking for two choices. Ugh, I hate that. That's so annoying. It's making me choose between doing Heat Wave or use Roost again. The difference was this reasoned for 5 seconds. I kind of like that it reasoned for 5 seconds. I'm going to do the prefer this response because it's a smarter choice. Heat Wave is a really good choice, I think, because of the ice typing. So I'm going to choose its Heat Wave choice, and especially since it reasoned for 5 seconds. So I'm going to do that. Yep, there it goes. It finally figured it out. Super effective. Kecleon is currently ice type, so Heat Wave, a fire type, is super effective. Adds significant chip damage on top of the poison from Toxic. Did I accidentally say 88 HP? No, I broke %. Alright, so that's a good choice. I think it might knock me out. That was good. Okay, so Heat Wave incoming. Let's see. Alright, incoming Heat Wave. Change me to Fire. Now Ice Punch doesn't do as much. Yeah, I'm in pretty bad shape. Does good damage. I think I have to try to recover, I guess. Yeah, I'll try recovering, but I think I'm done. Let's send this to ChatGPT. I'll use Thunderbolt. Toxic is ticking. Preserve Roost. Zapdos still comfortable HP. No need to Roost yet. Use Thunderbolt. Yeah, I think this is the last turn. I think that's gonna knock me out. Alright, incoming Thunderbolt. Yep, and then I'm gonna get knocked up by my poison. Oh no, never mind. Forgot I did the recovery. But I think I'm done. Guys, I survived a turn because of my recover, because it didn't knock me out. Maybe I'll do a Sucker Punch, I guess. Doing 2 recovers in a row isn't gonna help because I'm just gonna like get hit by Toxic. I think I'll go for a Sucker Punch. Oh, let's see. Sucker Punch, 80 damage. Ice Punch, still 75. I could still try to get it to freeze, basically. But at that point, I need to recover and be quick, because the Toxic's going to take me out. I'll just go with Ice Punch, I guess. Okay, send this to ChatGPT. Come on, ChatGPT. Knock me out. End the suffering. Using Heat Wave. Okay, using Heat Wave. This should knock me out. Okay, here we go. Heat Wave incoming. Okay. Yeah, that Toxic should knock me out now. Yep. GG's. GG. Finally. Turn 18. Woo! Alright.